good singer, performer, you know, her style, it fits her, but her bringing Beyonce into the whole thing is just...
But you know what? I think Beyonce knows what she's doing. She knows Lady Gaga is massive. So if she can get a bit of that action,
she just needs the limelight.
Yeah, because
she needs to keep the limelight.
Because Beyonce didn't really release anything in the past year, but we've heard of her because of Lady Gaga, because she was on
telephone,
that track.
video phone, yeah.
The thing is, if have you listened to Rihanna's like music? Have you realized that Rihanna's really, right now, she's the biggest female artist in the world.
In the world, yeah.
She is stronger than most of
them.
Rihanna,
of course,
she's selling anything that comes out. She's selling it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's ever since that Chris Brown incident that Rihanna, she also changed her image afterwards as well. She became more grown up. She became more risque. She became like more. She went from a like a younger artist to like an older, sexier artist kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I don't understand this thing whereby artists date artists, and you know. Is it the fame? Is it as in? Is it cool? Is it just cool? Is it an artist image?
It could be a marketing.
But it's not cool. Come on, you know, be real. You know.
So you want more artists?
I know there's some girl back. There's a girl back in the hood who was before you made it. You're like, one day I'm gonna make it and I'll impress this girl. Yeah. Go back and impress her. Come on.
No, man, because after you make it, there's no need to impress her. She's already impressed by you making it. And then she becomes somewhat a groupie to you. Like every normal girl becomes like she just wants you for what you got. So you feel like the only person that likes you for who you really are is another artist like
on your
own level, you know. And it increases that attention. It brings that attention like, oh my God, Chris Brown, Rihanna. Even if you see his new girlfriend, she looks like Rihanna.
I haven't seen a picture of a new girl.
She looks like Rihanna. I'm not even kidding. Like same hairstyle.
So it's just a business plan altogether.
Could be.
No, some of them actually like each other. Like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Like they're having a family. You know,
they started it. The old people were real about this, but the new people.
Oh, the new people.
It's like for me, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Seriously,
they just got married to sell records.
seriously.
I mean, after all three born.
You saw what happened to Nas and Khalees?
No.
And you know the breakup, when the money went away, Nas wasn't selling records.
I didn't even know they were together, man.
Khalees had problems with it. They got married. They even have a child together. Yeah, that's how deep it went.
Yeah, but he divorced her.
And yeah, they had to divorce. But all that, when it came to that part, that's when you get to know who the real me is and who the real you is. Why we're into this.
When they're both successful, it's fine, but when the troubles come, like everything falls apart.
That's when you get to know that this was a business deal. This was nothing to do with we love each other, and we're into each other intimately. And
I mean, like it's just like Tupac said, like the best times as an artist is the time you're coming up. You know, when you're performing all those shitty clubs, no people cheering and all that. That's the best times, because once you get to the top, the next thing is just to fall down. Because the companies, the people take control over your artists. You don't do anything you want. They tell you what kind of music to make, who to chill with. Stop chilling with all your boys in the hood. Chill with people like Jay-Z so that your image will be upgraded. So they just give them ideas like, date her, she's single. Even if you're not dating, just cuddle around. So they're no longer themselves anymore.
Start up a rumor.
You know, like that's what
I know that's like apparently big in the movie industry, where the main actors and actresses have to be dating, so basically
it sells the movie. You know, like
and they're like, oh my God, Angelina Jolie is gonna be in a movie with Bruce Willis. Oh my God, there's a scene in that movie. Oh my God, I can't wait to see it, because I don't know. I just want to see what Brad Pitt would you know, that kind of thing. What would it say? Whoa, I have to watch that. You know, you get it.
You know, if you notice, like all these things work hand in hand. Like the magazines work hand in hand with the movies, with the music. Because if they show a scene, so the magazine has to go to Brad Pitt. What do you think about that scene? He says something, and then they put it on the radio. Then it goes back to the movies. You know. So it's all a marketing strategy to me.
It's like everything feeds everything
else.
Like
right now, I don't even know what to believe. If I was CNN, I don't know to believe it or not to believe it.
Man, don't believe CNN, man. CNN.
I don't know who to believe. Even Al Jazeera, everybody. I don't know what to believe.
You know what? One of the most reliable news sources lately has been WikiLeaks. And It's called Russia 24.
Yeah, but all those like Al Jazeera used to be really credible.
Yeah, Al Jazeera used to be really,
when
really
it was
credible.
an Asian station, it used to be really credible. But once it got bought off and the money came in, they say what you want to hear.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing when it comes to WikiLeaks and all these things. Once you make a lot of noise, they're gonna make you shut up by cashing you in.
Yeah, giving you more money.
Yeah.
Here's some money, go and sit over there. Don't talk anymore.
Yeah. Keep quiet and let's do business. You know?
Yeah. No, I used to watch Al Jazeera all the time.
Yeah.
And I've seen the transformation they've had, obviously with the new English channels and everything. Yeah. But like they don't show, because before they used to show a lot more edgy news stories, like stuff that weren't being listened to on the other channels. Yeah. Now it's like everything is just being rephrased for a different market.
And they try to like filter the news. You know what I mean? Like the world we're living in right now, we don't need to sugarcoat everything. We need the awful truth. You know, the kind of truth that will make people cry,
however much
make people pissed off. Because once you have people pissed off about something, that's when they do something about it. But when you just have them feeling sad at home, they never do anything about it. So once you want to get something out, show the raw thing. Yeah, babies crying, blood on the street, violence playing, that kind of thing. And I think if we don't do that, we're not going to do anything. And people need to like be more aware. Don't just watch CNN and just sit back and say, I'm helping them, or you just give £1 a month to UNICEF and you think you're changing the world. You're not changing anything, because that money doesn't get to the people that really, really, really need it.
I mean, most of the charities, most of the major charity organizations, they take 40% of the cut.
I mean, they say it's a non-profit making organization, right? That's what they claim to be, non-profit making. But who pays all those people that work for the company?
Not only that, like in some African countries, you look at the way they live and everything.
Yeah,
it's most of these charity organizations are in the countries that have ties to, let's say, like if they have a puppet leader.
Yeah,
you get it.
I get what you mean.
They will get most charity organizations.
More charity
I don't want to mention names, but this is the way. That's the way it goes.
After I think it was 2006 when Morocco decided it would take on the extraordinary rendition flights, the CIA secret flights from America. US aid to Morocco jumped by 75%.
That's what I'm talking about.
So it's pretty much like if you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back, essentially. So.
I mean, there are more places the UNICEF or whatever they call themselves need to go. You know, like I'm not dissing them. They're doing a good cause, and I really appreciate the people that actually do it. But governments take that advantage and use it for other things. You know, like UNICEF coming with digging trucks. Yeah. You know what I mean? They refine machines. They're digging out oil. You know, what does UNICEF got to do with all that? So.
I think one of the better ones, but hopefully one of the better ones, I give money to them, is the International Committee for the Red Cross.
Yeah.
They do some awesome work. I mean, they always stay. One of their main things is that they stay impartial regardless of which government it is. How regardless of how corrupt that government is seen from outside world, they'll still go into that country and help out.
Yeah.
So that's, I think.
But at least people it gives peace of mind if you give that £1 a day a month. At least
you're doing your part.
Something. It's better than
what happens once it leaves your hand is obviously you're giving it in good intentions.
At least God knows, actions are judged according to intention. So,
and
no, I think we should just start following our pound and knowing where it goes.
Yeah,
we should start following our pound.
I know. I mean.
By the time it gets out of your pocket to that rainforest, it's going to help, let's say, help a wild animal.
No, they actually do.
No, but we need to see it go there and help this animal. Like they do that. I'm giving an example. They do that. They give you feedback and they show you this is what we did.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do this for humans too. Let's get feedback. Oh, okay.
No, I mean
I need to see. Come on.
So someone it was ActionAid. They have a child sponsorship thing.
Yeah.
My sister sponsors a couple of children, and like every 2 months she'll get like
letters
and
from
photos
the kids.
from the kid.
Yeah.
About how the money is
some
being
of them
used.
actually
and
do
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
Some
So
of
there are
them
certain organizations that actually do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like people need to like look for these kind of people. You know, you don't just sit there and
Not
say,
everyone, not every charity.
No, they have to
comes
look
around
for
and
the
tells you.
specific ones.
I mean, you get bad things in every sector, so you just have to find your good one. And on that note, it's 7 o'clock and it's time for the adverts. So we'll put the adverts on and we'll be back on the other side. Peace out.
Spice FM. Spice FM. Hotter than a Vindaloo curry. 98.8 FM.
Are you wondering how you can increase your brand and profile in the Asian community of Newcastle? Well, listen to this. We have packages to fit and suit all pockets. We can produce your advert in a number of languages, and our services are all tailor-effective solutions for promoting your product, service or business. So don't let your competitors have the edge. Call us now on 0191 272 0883 or email advertising@spicefm.co.uk. For a value for money campaign suited to your needs and to your pocket, give us a call.
Devastation is your one-stop party show. As well as our renowned professional DJ roadshow, we can also now provide you with big-name bands, artists and performers for your function. For decor to wow your guests, let us star-cloth your venue, or add some mood lighting, or even an LED dance floor, all at unbeatable prices. Call us now, 0191 6030 633, or log on at asianmusicdjs.com.
It's Red Hot Radio. Spice FM 98.8 FM.
हेलो
मैं किया कितने हो तुसी
मैं घर आ रहा मेरी जान रोटी ले की बनाया
मैं नहीं कुछ बनाया मेरे हथ पैर दुखदे हैं तुसी कुछ ले आओ
चल फिर मैं तेनू आज कबाबिश रेस्टोरेंट लेके जांदा
हाय कबाबिश रेस्टोरेंट वो वेस्ट रोड वाला फोन रखो जी मेनू फटाफट तैयार होना है
हैं हुन्ने दे हाथ पैर दुखदे कमाल है
कहंदी मेरे पैर दुखदे
हाँ तो मेनू थ्रिल ऑफ द ग्रिल तो सीख कबाब चिकन टिक्का मसाला फिश और कबाबिश हाउस स्पेशल तो शाही हलीम मसाला चॉप्स और कोफ्ता और हाँ कबाबिश पार्टी स्पेशल भी
तू कितना खा लेना आज
अरे सबर करो जी
जान इतना खा के तू मोटी हो जाना
मोटी होंदे तो होंदे एक कबाबिश तक खाना है हाय बड़ा शानदार है
Kebabish, Newcastle Cab Premier Party Restaurant. Ao or Tu Majao. Telephone number 0191 273 2211. Located in the heart of the West End, 35 to 39 West Road, Newcastle. Kebabish, Halal Restaurant. The thrill of the grill.
Spice FM. Spice FM. Hotter than a Vindaloo curry. 98.8 FM.
And we are back. That was the adverts. A bit shorter than regular because unfortunately there's been some mishap with the technology and it's not working properly. So that has to get fixed. Hopefully it'll get fixed by tomorrow. We've been talking about the music industry and just really what annoys us for the past hour, to be honest. We should maybe get on and talk about some news highlights that have been happening around the world lately. And if you do want to get in touch and take part in any of the discussion, you can do, obviously. Just give us a call on 0191 273 9888. You can also text on 80039. Just write the word spice and leave a gap, then just write whatever you want. You can email if you prefer that. It's studio@spicefm.co.uk. Hopefully you'll get in touch. They never do that, to be honest. I think they're all scared, man. But you know what? I don't bite most of the time. But it's all good. We'll crack on with the news then in that case. The major story that's been pretty much everywhere lately is the story about Tunisia and the revolution that's been going on at the minute. The people have overthrown their corrupt government.
Yeah, I mean, finally.
3 years of the same guy.
I mean, like, people, like all nations, most nations. I mean, which nation is happy with their president or prime minister? None.
Very few.
You know what I mean?
If there are any.
If there are any, you know what I mean? It's like people are in an endless hibernation, you know what I mean? We need to wake up and do something, you know?
I mean, the only country that's happy with the leader is Finland, I think.
Yeah, because the Scandinavian countries are pretty chilled out.
Yeah, they're like
they always tend to have good governments.
And they're going good. They're happy, you know.
Yeah, but everywhere else is the chaos. I mean, the guy, the Tunisian guy, President Ben Ali, he was in power for like 23 years. at every election he would be the only one running, and he would get like 99% of the votes. His family own everything. Energy sector, business sector, they have their hands.
I mean,
in
they
everything.
turn the government into like a family dynasty. You know, like if he dies, his son is gonna be president, and like Egypt, the president of Egypt.